Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, various terrors of the briny deep. We are back with more Subnautica and our adventures on planet 4546b. And I'm just going to go ahead and say right here at the start, spoiler alert. Big spoiler alerts ahead, and we haven't even fully explored what's ahead of us. If you don't want a story review, if you don't want to find out what happens next in this place we are at that I will leave vague, then leave now. I would suggest maybe watching another of my videos. It's a nice tie in there, you know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you had your chance. So here's what's going on. We are at the primary alien facility. This was their main base. And what we have gathered so far is that the aliens arrived on 4546b with samples of a bacterium they call Kharaa. And apparently this bacterial infection had been devastating their species, and they thought that they could find a cure here on this oceanic world. So they brought hundreds of samples with them. They built this base network, and they began to explore various indigenous life forms on the planet to see if any of them had a resistance to the Kharaa. And it turned out one of them did. As we find out here in this primary facility, there was a sea emperor leviathan who had lived an extraordinarily long time, and its stomach produced an enzyme called Enzyme 42. Normally it was used to absorb and digest the food that it ate, but they discovered that it also destroyed the Kharaa bacterium. The issue was, as I said, this sea emperor was very old, not in good health, and the enzyme it was producing wasn't enough to totally eliminate the bacterium. So they began looking at whether or not they could hatch the sea emperor's eggs. I swear the phone rings only when I record. I swear. 1 second. Just let me ignore them. And I'm sure they'll stop ringing. You stop it. Okay, machine should pick it up now. Alright, so as I was saying, while they were in the process of looking into hatching the Sea Emperor Leviathan's eggs, one of their facilities was attacked by a Reaper, it sounds like, and it caused catastrophic damage. They managed to destroy all but one sample of the Kharaa bacterium, and that one sample apparently got into the waters of 4546b, thus infecting all life on the planet. And that's why we have our big alien energy cannon shooting down anything that tries to land or tries to leave. It's because they've quarantined the planet to contain the bacterium. And another interesting note, I've always noticed a weird alien vent near my home base. I didn't really think much of it. It just seemed to be drawing water in and also letting water flow out. It turns out it's linked all the way down here to this alien facility. What they've been doing is they've been training the little peeper fish to take the enzyme from the sea emperor's stomach and then go back up into the ocean and spread the enzyme around as they're just swimming around doing their peeper fish things. So all this time we've been eating the peepers, well, they were trying to cure the bacterial infection, so I feel a little guilty about that. But I'll only eat other fish from now on. We've got better fish now, and they aren't helping anyone, so who cares, right? Okay. So that's really where we are. And we have last received telepathic contact, not once but twice, from a mysterious entity. We just get a vague face-like image on the screen. First time I saw this, I was just trucking around near my base, and suddenly that face pops up and it says, "What are you?" And that's it. And that was the last I heard of it for a long time. And then we got another message which asked us, "Find me." And then finally, when we were near this base, we got another telepathic message asking us once again to find me, will help you. So I think dead ahead of us is who is going to help us, and I think I know who it is. Let's get started. And since I think we're going to have some dialogue here, I'm going to turn up the desktop audio. May cause some fuzz, but I think it's important for you to hear the dialogue. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we've got something going on here. I don't know what the blue is. Maybe water, hopefully. I guess we have to... It is water. Oh. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Heh. Wow, that is a big, big leviathan. No wonder it's the Sea Emperor. Where did you go? What are you doing? Passive behavior in nearby predators. Reason unknown. Now this is freaky. I don't know what I'm looking for down here, but I'm assuming there's something. Oh. Oh. Eggs. Oh, right. They were trying to hatch the Leviathan's eggs. We need an ion cube. Oh, she's watching us. Okay. And up she goes again. Ooh, my. Okay. We need hatching enzymes for this. Sea Emperor eggs. And this is incubator. Oh, we'll go back to our Titan and then or to our exosuit rather, and then we'll read it. The Sea Emperor specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems likely that sea emperors would have buried their eggs in shallower waters, where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the egg's natural hatching environment, but were unable to discover the formula. With extensive information on the sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor itself. So we need to find the natural things in the environment which we can use to trigger the hatching of these eggs. Can we scan you, I wonder? Are you scannable? You are very frightening, even though you seem to be nice. No, we can't scan her. Wow, she is big. Now, she's just sitting there, so I assume we're supposed to go up and follow her. Maybe she'll talk some more. Oh, there's a gateway here, I think. Ooh. What are you doing? Maybe she wants us to use this gateway in particular. There are a lot of gateways here. Aquarium arch. This arch was left inactive when the facility was abandoned. It likely served as an access point to the surface of the planet. It's much too small for the Emperor to pass through, but would accommodate smaller life forms. So very likely she wants us to, once we hatch her eggs, she wants to use this gateway to get her kids out of the alien facility. I'm guessing. Okay, and hatching enzymes. We have a blueprint. Well, this is exciting. Where are we? I wonder. What do we have around us for beacons? Oh, actually, we're not too terribly far from home. I think this is the island with the cannon on it, I think. Problem is, our submarine is still down there. Yeah, we're definitely at the island. We've just got a long trek back home. If we're lucky, then maybe we can make the enzymes using the sea moth. I don't know the recipe yet. Just want to make sure that we survive the trip home. That'll do it, I think. There were a bunch of gateways in that facility which we did not open, so we'll have to go back and look at those. And I'm going to create a beacon to that aquarium archway as well. This suit really was not designed for this kind of trip. We're gonna eventually be walking on the bottom of the ocean here. But at least we're not too far from home. Could be worse. And by the way, we are also going to be working on getting some other module blueprints. Both the exosuit and the Titan, our submarine, can get thermal reactors. So they will actually recharge their batteries when they're close to heat sources like lava, heat vents, so on and so forth. So it's sort of like the opposite of the solar charger, which comes with the Seamoth. You go away. Go away. Go away, Bone Shark. Yeah. I'll puree you if you come down here. Alright. Crazy thing. We're getting there, guys. But wow, that was quite a thing with the Sea Emperor. That is impressive. We're probably going to end up having to go back to that archway. But, we'll see what the formula for making those enzymes is. And by the way, as you can see, I've got a couple of thermal reactors set up. They are chained together with some power transmitters, power relays, and they connect right up to my base. So we've got a constant source of power other than the bioreactor, which is nice. Okay, wait. I would like to please dock here. There we go. Oh, wow, home. We haven't been here in a long time. It's the Keep Calm kitten, reminding us to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Let's recharge our batteries while we're here. Okay, let's see what we need to make some Sea Emperor enzymes. I'm not even sure where that would fall. Advanced materials, probably. It needs an eye stalk seed, sea crown seed. We have those in our garden. A fungal sample, ghostweed seed, and bulb bush sample. Let's see, I know where to get the eye stalks. We have the sea crown. So that leaves the ghostweed and the fungal sample. And I know I've seen fungal sample before. Gotta think about that one for a second. Where have I seen those? I will, by the way, turn the desktop volume back down to about there. Hopefully that's okay. And I will briefly check out what you viewers are doing. Alright. Yeah, okay, I know where we need to go. One is easy, one is not. Well, I think I need to go to the Lost River for this. Huh. Which is always a delight, the Lost River. My favorite place to nearly die every time. Let's get fed up with some marble melons. Oh, come on. There you go. Reminds me, I have a fish in the back of the thing here, which I should really put in an aquarium. We really have to build our alien containment. The red eye. We found him down in the depths, the very deep, deep, deep ocean in the lava zone. And we'll put him up in the tank of non-infected fish with our 2 Reginalds. Reginalds meet Red Eye. You made it, my friend. Congratulations. Okay, let's check the bioreactor. It is running. And it's still working on all those pieces of fruit, so that's good. Was there anything we needed to make from the kyanite, which we did not? We've got both the depth modules that we had left. This is one of those times when I actually wish for the submarine, but we don't have it. What's new that we can make? Oh yeah, the blue tablets. Let's make another one of those if we have an ion cube laying around. And we do. Let's see, it takes an ion cube and 2 kyanite, which we happen to have. Ta-da! Alright. And the prawn suit is at 70. Alright, we're recharging our batteries here. Let me look at whether anything among the upgrades required kyanite. Yeah, it did. The thermal reactor for the prawn suit, which means the one for the Cyclops probably also requires that. And where did we leave all our kyanite? In the submarine, way down below. Why not? Yeah, we did not keep any with us. We might have made it there a moment ago, but no, we didn't. This is going to be a long journey, so we're going to prepare by curing some fish. Down here we will not find the best fish. Those are really Reginald's are the best, I think. But peepers are not bad. I feel kind of bad eating them now that I know they're transporting the cure around, but well, you gotta do what you gotta do. And she did ask for my help, so I have to survive. Oh, there's my reefback friend visiting the base. I'm going to build a nice observatory off of my base so that when he visits I can see him. We've got so much base work to do. Where are all the peepers? Oh, there's one. Let's just want to bring a couple with me. Gotcha. Those right there, those are one of the things we need. And I just want to plant a seed here. We don't need these, but I like to keep the garden growing. We will need these later on to make hydrochloric acid, which in turn we use to make polyaniline, which is going to be part of our little enzyme recipe here. Or it might have been the part of the thermal reactor recipe, I can't recall. I think we can do all of this in the sea moth, I believe. So let's find out. Oh, you know what? Not quite yet. Forgot one thing, which was to cure those fish so that they don't rot. And we can get salt out of our filtration machine. And we don't want to leave behind our batteries either. So we'll cure the peepers. Alright, the batteries are looking good. Let's take those. Okay, this power cell's at 100%, which is good. We'll pop that into the submarine if we should ever go back, which I'm sure we will. Let's see. Battery for you, a battery for you, and a battery for you. Looking good. Now we can go. I believe it will be faster to do this in the sea moth. I'm looking for the mushroom forest. I have. There we are. Thank goodness for beacons. Which reminds me, I should have made beacons. We'll go back for them. Although that gate is pretty hard to miss. It's right by the cannon. This, where we're going here, is the vent that I kept seeing for ages, and I was always wondering, what is the deal with that vent? Well, it turns out that it's been drawing the peepers down through the vent into the primary base. They would be fed the enzyme which neutralizes the Kharaa bacterium, and then sent back up into the ocean to spread it around. And it seems like that has just slowed down the process of the bacterium spreading. It hasn't quite cured the issue. And that's because the existing leviathan, well, she's just too old and beat up and weak to really make curative enzymes, but her kids might be able to. There we go, fungal sample. And now I want to go to this Lost River passage. Who did that? You did that. Yeah, that's what you get. We are going to be dealing with a lot of electric eels down here, a lot of sharks, possibly a leviathan. And remember, we are in the sea moth, so we needed a sample from bulb bush, which is what this is. I think that's what it wanted. I don't know if this is any different. Okay, I guess we just need the one. We'll put that in storage here in the sea moth. Okay, we won't. Storage is full. So that's 2 down, and actually 3 down, because we're growing one of them back at base. Then we need to look for eye stalks, and I can't remember the name of the one, but it's kind of a curly looking plant. We'll know it when we see it. And I'm pretty sure we are going to see it down at the Lost River. Maybe while we're here, we can retrieve the submarine, which is still down another 1,200 meters or so. I don't know how much further the sea moth can go. I know we can get this far. There's what not what we're looking for. Ah. But I know I've seen it around here. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Ghostweed. Got our ghostweed sample. So let's see, we needed the coral, which we grow. We needed bulb bush sample, ghostweed sample, fungal sample, and we need eye stalk samples. Eye stalks, I don't remember where those grow. Hopefully they're in here somewhere. The Lost River has a little bit of everything. But that bulb bush sample is already decomposing, so we may have to get more of it. Those eye stalks are very distinctive once you see them. They really glow. But I just can't remember if there are any down here or not. We'll see how far down we can go here and whether or not we can retrieve the submarine. Watch out for that leviathan, by the way, which is right in front of us. Very unfriendly juvenile ghost leviathan. Oh, that's our maximum depth. Let's leave the sea moth here, and we're going to dare to try and swim it. 500 meters on full oxygen, I think we can do it. Pyro coral. Once again, I forgot the rebreather. That would have helped us. Now, let's all hope the ghost leviathan doesn't eat us. The submarine should be right dead ahead down this hole. I would have brought it to the alien base last time, but for some reason it was stuck. It wouldn't move. I'm hoping that has corrected itself. Hoping. Oh, no. Lob's a lizard, you're not gonna kill me. If we have to, hopefully we can get them with the propulsion cannon. Is it freaky to be down here with no ship? Next oxygen tank. Oh, and there's our friend the Warper, a jerk of the deep sea. I'm pretty sure the aliens brought them here. Thank you, aliens. Boy, the submarine is at an odd angle here. Alright, we made it to the sub. And it's still holding out power. That ion power cell is doing pretty well for us. We don't have any more cubes. That bulb bush sample is not going to last, I don't think. But we'll toss these samples into storage, because those are 3 of the 5 that we need. And we need to find eye stalks and we need to take some coral from our garden, and that'll make us our enzymes to hatch us some bebe sea emperors. Thank goodness for marble melons. I would not have survived the game this long without them. Oh, that ion power cell's getting low. Good thing we have another power cell with us. That's at 100%. I will take you because we took a hit. Empty power cell, you get thrown in the locker. And we got kyanite here. What was the recipe for? Well, I guess we can't synthesize the mod here. Let's just see if we can get the submarine out. That'll be a start. Turn on our floodlights. Turn on our engines. We've only got 29% power here, but we need to turn around. Ooh, don't hit the wall, please. Okay, now let's see if we can ascend. I think we're still stuck myself. Yes, I think we are. What are we stuck on? That would prevent us from going ahead. There's nothing there. Damn little lava larvas are sticking to the ship. Yeah, we are definitely stuck here on something. We can go up and down, but no other direction. Oh, I'm gonna be angry if we have to rebuild a sub. Not that we couldn't do it pretty quickly now. Trying to see if we can get ourselves unstuck at all. Because up there, of course, is where we need to be. Collision warning. Yeah, we're making no ground here. What has happened here? We made it here fine, and we're sinking back down. We can go back up a certain distance, and then that's it. Okay, I view this as a bug, and when it's a bug, I don't have as much trouble doing a little cheating to see if we can get ourselves out of it. Let's see if it's a power issue. Power, no power, power. No power, no power. You got some power. And we'll make one more for this one. Let's see if that helps at all. And as well, while we're over here, why not? Let's see what it takes to fabricate the I guess you have to be at the base. I was gonna fabricate the thermal engine for this. But we should have lots of power now. Lots and lots of power. Again, it's the same thing. Up, but not forward. We can turn, we can go up, we can go down. But it seems like we cannot go in any productive direction. That is a bummer. Big time. And go backwards and forwards a little bit as if we were stuck on something here. But we got plenty of clearance for the, see, plenty of clearance for the ceiling. So I just don't know. I don't know what to do about this. Let me power down the engines here and give it a little thought / research. Just looking at some potential solutions. A lot of people say that they had this problem and they were able to fix it by somehow moving the sub from the outside, like from running into it with their Seamoth, or docking and launching with the Seamoth, or putting floaters on the thing, or all kinds of ideas. Okay, some people say for them, the problem was actually, oddly enough, the first aid kits. Is that it? Never had the issue before, but yeah, no, not so lucky. Some people say try ascending at an extreme angle. Save the game. And quit out. And then reload, and it might free you. Because there was a comment that someone couldn't move their sub due to a creature dying inside of it. And it occurs to me we did have a lava larva die inside of the sub. So I wonder about that. Oh, whoa, where are we? Seriously, where are we? And are we moving? Nope, we are not moving one bit. What about an extreme angle? Emergency speed. Okay. Emergency speed didn't help us out. How about with a shield? Nope. Alright. Some people say stand on it. You may get it dislodged from whatever's caught it. This is where I remember seeing the lava larva. But he's not there now. He might be stuck somewhere in the ship's structure. Man, what a thing. So someone else said, stand on it and try and move it. Your weight may move it. I'm willing to try. Or try in general to move the thing with your body, which we are. We're moving a submarine. If we can just push it enough, we may be able to push the submarine out of here. Oh, this is high technology for you people. We are pushing the submarine. Oh, warper, you jerk. It really is too bad it doesn't have that thermal technology in it. It would be very well powered here. And we'll try and go up and push down on the submarine as well. Down, 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 down. Let's see if this has done anything at all. Nothing. Someone said try to ascend at an extreme angle. Save. Quit. And reload. Sorry you guys, I know this isn't entertaining to watch, but hey, someone else may get in the same situation. And this is not good. We rely on the Cyclops for a lot of things. See, we kind of fall. We're still not moving. Man, okay, let's look back here for ideas. Let's try this. We'll do. I don't know exactly how that works, but if it works at all, I'll be satisfied. Are we moving? Damn, I thought we were. Oh, this is frustrating, folks. Oop. I have no idea why I'm getting those notices, but never mind. The repulsion cannon. Have you tried the repulsion cannon? A lot of people say using the Entreset console command works. It ain't working for me. I'm just reading through real quick some solutions people have used. Okay. And let's see, F3, F8. We don't want to disable the console, we need to enable the console. Okay, now we'll hit and everyone really seems to think that command should work, but it does not. It does not. Oh, this is discouraging. Well, this is also boring for you guys, so I'm not going to torture you with it any further. We're going to have to do things the hard way. Look at all these materials we've gotten here that we were going to bring back. How frustrating. Maybe a collision is exactly what we need. A lot of people mentioned getting a little bump was helpful to them. So close we're getting major warnings here, but we're not quite hitting it. Oh yeah, we're at a major slope here. People keep saying their med kits were also an issue, so grab the med kits. Yeah, we're just not going to have any luck with this. I was hoping maybe we could strike the surface, or strike an object here and get dislodged. But we're not quite hitting it. Let's say bug feedback. Okay, and we will do the very unhappy feedback face. Actually, you know, I wonder if that little jerk is responsible. I wonder if... Oh, hello. You're after me, aren't you? We got anybody else holding on to us? Yeah, there's another one. And another one. Wow. Let's make sure we don't have any other hitchhikers here. Okay, I don't see anybody, at least, except the warper who really wants to kill me. Let's see if dislodging those lava larvas from the ship helps. No dice. I really had hoped that was it. Okay guys, we're going to call this episode 10 of 2. We're going to do a 10.5 after I've worked this out. Because we're not going on without our submarine. We are not doing it. So we will save here. And that's going to be it for now. I want to figure this out, and then we will be back with episode 10.5 of Subnautica. This is, I have to say, the first major bug I have encountered in playing many, many hours of this game, so I really want to get it figured out now, especially that we're at a very interesting part in the story. As soon as I get this fixed, I will be back with 10.5. And by the way, a couple other things to say. We hit 10 permanent subscribers, and that's a milestone for me. I never expect anyone to want to watch, this channel. I really appreciate your guys' subscriptions. My channel is dedicated to disabled gamers like myself, but of course I appreciate anyone and everyone who returns to view the videos, who has a good time watching what I do, and hopefully if you're playing you also learn something useful. But today you did not learn how to dislodge a submarine. We're going to be learning how to do that next time around. So if you enjoyed this somehow, please, you may have enjoyed seeing the Sea Emperor. That was very cool. But as I was saying, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I try to put out new content every single day, and in fact we did get a new game added to our library by a generous donor named Fair, F-A-I-R. We're going to be playing their game Chess pretty soon, and we're also going to be looking at some other games that have been sitting in the library of donations. So for now, that has been JT with Legacy Art Games, and I will hopefully see you after we have a mobile submarine. You guys have a great afternoon.